In more recent days, Tinubu's administration has come under heavy critics, not just from the north, across the southwest. Olusegun Obasanjo bombarded Tinubu. Now, the Y0UR Consultative Forum has called on Tinubu that his government is impoverishing Nigerians, and that is a sad news for them. And unfortunately, this is happening under the watch of Ahmed Bola Tinubu. Your position on this development?
Uh, well, kudos to the Northerner for them to come out and tell us what we know, that the there are some policies of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu that are not favorable to Nigeria. Everybody cried. People that couldn't cry, Yoruba, we say Eko Asono. Some people are crying inward. There's no tears, but inward. They were bittered. A lot of them in this southwest as well. Even before we do the election, there are some people that don't believe in the administration of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, and the majority of us that we thought you could do a little bit different, we are being mocked on the streets. That if you see your daddy, Yemilokan, so many times jokingly being attacked on the web. My position is that actually baby, that is the challenge that is on ground now. And for the northerners that are thinking of replacing President Bola Ahmed Tinubu with the so-called another candidate from north, candidate from them that will be better than Buhari, that will give us electricity, that will give them security in their side. Because if they don't create security challenge in the southwest, we don't have security challenge. If we are having security challenge, it's as a result of their stupidity from that area. Southwest, the only, social crisis I think we have in Southwest is this issue of rituals, kidnapping people for ritual purposes. We have been battling with that one for a very long time. It's a form of a challenge. I will not close my eyes against that one, and we know how to deal with them. If God catch them, so many times we have catch some of them in the war. They were killed and burned. In several cases, anytime they were caught, God know how usually. But the major one we are having is when the northerner leave the north and come and create insecurity here, the Fulanis, in the name of pastoring, the cow S-men coming here to come and create corruption is one of the major issue we are having as insecurity. So I'm waiting for a better candidate from north, be it Abitiku, be it Kwankwaso, that will give them what they want in the north. But me, that I stand here, I don't see them bringing out any candidate that will give them what they want. They will always be crying.
You mean the North now have no credible candidate should 2027 election, presidential election, comes around?
Let me tell you, if they keep quiet during that regime, they are just trying to be diplomatic by not expressing, their shortcoming and weakness. That is my stand.
They also said the former northern leaders fared woefully.
Yes, of course. When Buhari was there, they cry. Even if they don't cry, we can see that they are just covering it. We know how many local government was taken over by bandits in Katsina, in Kaduna. He couldn't finish Boko Haram during his regime. Another insurgents came in called Y0UR. So which northern candidates will come that will solve their problem? Except they themselves, they're ready to solve that problem by themselves. If the entire northerner refuse to solve their challenge, then northern president cannot solve their problem. Suppose they have another president in 2027, then in the next this political dispensation, they keep on bringing president. It cannot solve their problem.
Having been within the corridor for more than 47 years.
So that will tell you that if they are very reasonable, then they should note that it's not the president they need. It is they themselves that say look inward and do the right thing in their region. That is the truth of the matter. Igbo people have not provided any president. And the only challenge you can find from there is that they are looking for exit, which is justified. Anything apart from that one, you can go, if not for the fighting of exit, I mean self-governance that is happening in the southeast, I can bet it that you will go to southeast, enjoy your life, drink and do whatever you want to do and come out of that place peacefully. But because of all this hanky panky, we want to be going different fashion, Samonepa, and Masin Namdekano that was being kept here, he has subjected to that place into another thing. Anything apart from that one, there is none. But they are producing president. They produce president. They produce.
For more than 4 decades.
Honestly speaking,
Keep on making the same mistake, destroying themselves.
the last political dispensation, they produce they produce president, they produce senate president, and they produce all chief justice. They produce chief of army staff. They produce chief of naval staff. Yet they are the ones suffering from insecurity. That kind of a region, I wonder why they now think that bringing a president from north will be the thing that will solve their problem. Honestly speaking, they are just making mockery of themselves. And why this thing doesn't bother me most is that people that talk, I'm talking about the Arewa Consultative Forum, they are light in politically, they are light. Their weight in politics in the north is very, very light. It's like a group from Southwest, like this group, Avenue, come out and say, we are backing a particular, who know them? Papa, you are the banjo, all these 90-something years old man. Politically, where do they belong to? When it's coming to spending money, can they spend? When it is coming to go here and there is no energy. Or one body from Southeast, like Hannes and Digbo, come out and say, it is this political party we are supporting. People will be looking at me and say, are you addressing us? Especially the one that doesn't suit. I mean, the people from the south is so. I don't see their calling as a heavyweight, and even if it is now heavy, honestly speaking, like I usually say, I'm not interested in the second term of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. All what I'm interested in is that President Bola Ahmed Tinubu should be decisive on this his first tenure. He should be decisive and do what he think it is best for Nigeria, to put Nigeria in the right path.
And what he think perhaps is best is not even good enough. And that's why his policies is considered to be anti-people and impoverishing the masses. People are more hungry today, losing their jobs.
I belong to that school of thoughts that some of his some of his economic policy is not for the masses. But like I said, that I cannot throw away a bath water with baby. The baby inside some of the Tinubu's policy is local government autonomy. Honestly speaking, there is nothing you will use to convince me that I will say local government autonomy is bad. It's not bad. So far, we can have one chief president and another 36 army robber state governor. Then we can have another 777 little thieves that we can go and meet. That, okay, you collect money from Hop. What about this road? Won't you do it? What about so thing? Won't you do it? Local government cannot be rendered useless. It's not possible. We have 3 tiers of government. Why render the last one useless? Yeah, it's not good. So that's why I'm saying I cannot throw a bathwater with the baby. Local government is the local government reform.
Will that be implemented with the crop of governors we have that are so greedy they want to grab it all?
That is why when you are blaming leader, don't concentrate on president alone. If we have one satanic president, then you have 36 demons as governor. That is the truth of the matter. So if you are blaming Tinubu, look at your governor as well. Now, do you know that some governor wanted to gang up and fight against EFCC? Because yes,
About 16 of them.
about 16 of them, they are challenging the legitimacy of EFCC. So in a country where some bunch of people have come together and they dwell, yes, to loot, and they dwell they stand upon destroying this country, stand upon the corruption, stand upon the lacuna in our constitution. It's very, 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 very dangerous. Another reform that I'm looking at now, although some people are trying to look, point at some things that may not be favoring to us, like increasing the fat. But I'm used to increment in the price of commodity. I've been used to it. Even when Jonathan was there, that we say we are buying bag of rice 7,005. It was not like that before. During Obasanjo, when Obasanjo was there, it's not up to 7,005. And when they were selling this at 7,005, I don't know how many bags I could afford that time. Did I buy one bag of rice that time? I couldn't. I was buying the Rika. The only thing that I miss during Jonathan that I miss now is chicken, frozen chicken and turkey. It will be very, very hard now to avoid it. Those are the things that I miss. You see that rice, forget about the rice. So what I'm trying to say is that even if I'm going to witness inflation in some area, you see that tax reform, I want it to be done so that the quotas that thought that they can just sit down and be eating where they are not sold, they too they will sit down. That what are we going to do? What are we supposed to do to attract investment? A particular state will not be a state where they will be attracting investment. Then you will sit down in your area, destroy your area, and you will expect the proceed that we get here to be coming to your side. It's not.
And they now say that it's been targeted at them because insecurity is taking over the North economy.
Who caused the insecurity?
And yet they are collecting the highest from the federation allocation.
That is the stupidity of the highest order. Who created insecurity? Go and check member of Boko Haram. Percentage of them, how many Yoruba you will find them? Among them, how many Igbo you will find them? It is Fulani, Aboki, Kanuri, Tifi. They are the one that is doing Boko Haram. So they are doing themselves. Any insecure. When I was talking about kidnapping, rituals, kidnapping in the southwest, who will you find among them? You cannot find an Igbo man come and do ritual. Kidnapping in southwest. If you will find, the percentage will not be up to 2%. It is Yoruba that are kidnapping Yoruba to do money sacrifice. If Igbo want to do sacrifice, they will go to their own side to do the useless kidnapping. Is it mean that we go to Borno and I will go and create insecurity? Or they don't burn any of my brother in southwest here? That do they burn them well to the extent that they will go to the north and they will say they want to create insecurity? I've not heard it. It is only them that they have the effrontery to come to the south here to come and create.
Some believe that that is an opportunity to siphon from the federal coffers.
Of course, yes. They want to eat their cake and still have it. You are the realm of security. So we are talking about general. They are the one that have most share of general. They are the general in Nigeria. So when we are spending on security, they will be the one that will receive benefit from it. So you are creating challenge by yourself, so that you'll be able to receive more money from federal government, and you still expect that federal government to perform optimally. Do you know how much we have spent on insecurity in the north?
Honestly, running to billions of dollars.
Billions of dollars for almost more than 30 years now. If you sit down and calculate how much we have spent on insecurity from north, billions of dollars. Who are the people that benefit from it? They are the northerners that benefited most. They are the northerners. So what are we talking about? What are they looking for? What are they looking for? If they bring 20 presidents from north, it cannot solve their problem. That is my conclusion.
Wow, they have to look inward and stop stabbing themselves, thinking that they are doing others or getting any political advantage.
Yoruba will say, oh, shame me, they are doing themselves, not us here. I want President Bola Ahmed Tinubu to go in 2027. I'm not interested in the second term. Honestly, if he contests, I may not vote for him. I want him to go. Bring another person. If they want to be sincere, what they should be saying now is that we want another president from South, not from them. Because the one that they provide for them by themselves, they don't enjoy it. Apart from some few classes. When Jonathan was there, Jonathan's regime is more beneficiary to the north.
They favor them most
Of course.
than the south.
But they couldn't see it. Only what they understand is we hold power. We hold power. I don't know how long we are going to preach to to the northerners to let them realize that you don't need power to move forward. The most influential somebody in this Ogba may not be the necessarily be the most rich, I mean the richest. There are some people that have money, but they are not influential. There are some people that they have little, but they are influential. They can talk to me and I will listen. And there are some people that have money. When they talk to me, they see your money, go, go, go to hell with your money. They don't need power to move forward. But always what they are looking for is to retain in the power. We are the president. This man is also a senate president, okay? And that man is also from the north. He's a chief for family staff. And this one is also from the north. He's a chief for. How long will they perpetrate themselves in the power without see the result from their side? How long?
Honestly, they thought by those sponsoring all those insecurity, they will gain political advantage. But unfortunately, they have realized suddenly and lately that they are destroying themselves.
Destroying themselves, and the fire they set, the fire that they are cooking, I mean the fire they are trying to prepare is now consuming them, and it has not started. One day it will boomerang. You know, we just saw another insurgent from the northwest now called Lakurawa.
More sophisticated.
More sophisticated. And another thing is that the strange news, one of the strange news that I read recently was how I saw another activities of a Boko Haram in the northwest in Kaduna. Before, Boko Haram has been resisted to the northeast, most especially Borno. Recently, Boko Haram has been resisted to Borno, but now I'm aware that they are traveling. Anyway, if they think this is how they choose to live their life, honestly speaking, we should listen to them and divide this country gently, and everybody going in his own way. Honestly speaking, no wahala. Let just be in your side, do your own the way you want to do it. Let Sharia be your constitution. Let whatever. But from Ilorin, we dash them Ilorin. Honestly speaking, I'm not interested in Ilorin. The only place I'm interested is Ofa, all this Ijagbo. Hey, you see that Ilorin? We dash them. Go. Let's be our home. Let us be. Simple.